Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Bronson Arroyo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Starling Marte. Down the first baseline. Oh, diving stop by Votto. It's in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, head-to-head against Nova. He's gone 4 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
This one's flared toward left center. Frazier into shallow left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. And the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the shortstop, Zach Kozar. This guy catches the ball. Overlooked, he's not really flashy, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare following him, but he makes all the plays for you.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Kozart has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Adam Duvall. Head-to-head against Nova. 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he drops it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Head-to-head against Nova. 4 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt here. The 0-2 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. And he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First shot for him here. Catcher. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and the curveball hung a bit as this is lined into left, a leadoff single.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with the hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Into the box now, Ivan Nova. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Two and 0. Over the outside half, and it's 2 and 1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3 and 1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3 and 1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So striding in, Bronson Arroyo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Arroyo.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off. You get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
In now, Billy Hamilton.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Polanco comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
So digging in now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the stretch. Here's a high pop-up. Suarez is there for it. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Slow grounder to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Polanco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Cozart is there to second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Your basic 6, 4, 3 will get him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Michael Lorenzen comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Michael Lorenzen.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 2. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Standing in now, Ivan Nova, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Barnhart.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher Michael Lorenzen.
Arismendi Alcantara will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Arismendi Alcantara.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeze comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 65.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Nope. Just missing here. 2-0. Pitch on the way. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's Starling Marte. Runners off for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The next 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down out there, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Gregory Polanco
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
fielded by Jeanette. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In is Joey Votto now. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Way in front of that fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Seven games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Eugenio Suarez.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Ready with the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to third. Suarez gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in once again, David Freese. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. In the air out to left. Duvall has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Scott Schebler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Devin Mesoraco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
39, Devin Mesoraco.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Good curveball. Strike two.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Patrick Kivlahan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a flare hit toward right. McCutcheon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Devin Mesoraco will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 39, Devin Mesoraco. Leading off for the Pirates, the pitcher, number 46.
Nefi Agondo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Nefi Ogando.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman Josh Harrison.
Into the box, Josh Harrison, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Antonio Bastardo.
Joey Votto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Freeze is over. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Has a look, now the pitch. High pop up. Freeze is there for it. And that's the third out. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Stepping up now,
Pittsburgh,
Starling Marte. He'll
6.
try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Votto is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Felipe Rivero comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 44, Nefi Ogando.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 39, Kevin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Ivan Nova wins his 3rd of the season. Felipe Rivero earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.